How you doing, everybody? Love you, Dad. Thank you for watching. This is the Coffee Vineyard Singer-Songwriter Showcase. We're going to be starting off with Mr. Marc Williams here on his fiddle violins. So make sure you watch. All right, you're live. Do the show. The whole world.
The whole world.
The whole world. You have the potential of the whole world.
Best part about that.
Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, everybody. Thank everybody for coming out and coming to listen. This is my first time here at the Coffee Vineyard, so looking forward to it. I love the setup here. It's just like a house concert. So, as you can see, I'm going to be playing a little bit of violin, but my violin looks a little different than everybody else's. So electric violin, actually this version I have right here is a 6-string violin. So it sounds exactly like a regular violin, but then it has the low string C, and then a low string F, which gets me down into cello territory.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
My specialty is to play this with my looping setup, and so I'll lay down bass line, and then I'll do some tunes on top of it. Sometimes in fact, a lot of times I'm doing improv on top of it, so hope you like it. was Secrets by One Nation. So a lot of improv in between. Let's see, what else can we do here? bit of Despacito, minus the Justin Bieber. So I do rock covers, obviously, but my background is mainly classical music. I've been playing classical music for onwards of 48 years now. Really love classical music. That's my first love, and it was only until about 6 years ago that I got into electric music and discovered these cool things called electric violins and all the wonderful things that you can do with them. So I haven't given up on my classical background. I do love it, but I just kind of bring that into my more modern setting, and I still play a lot of acoustic violin as well.
Sit down here if you'd like.
That was a little bit from my classical background, inspired by Paco Bell, one of his most famous pieces. But I definitely don't do the standard version.
You should change that to Taco Bell just.
Oh, yes. That would be awesome. I love that. You're just full of great ideas, Jason.
Oh, I'm full of ideas. They are great.
So I'm going to turn a little bit away from the classical side. I'm going to do some another style of music which I really enjoy, which is some bluegrass and folk music, which is, I guess, what violin is perhaps mostly known for, at least in America. So I'm going to start off, let's do a little bit of a Shokhin Farewell.
beautiful. I felt like I'm watching a Ken Burns
I
documentary.
I know,
Well,
that's what I was watching.
That was
Civil
like,
War
I
or
can hear
something.
it, exactly.
It's great that you
The
mentioned
soldiers
that.
were
You know,
going
so the Shokhin Farewell, a lot of times people hear it and they think, oh, you know, that's really old music from the Civil War, because it was used in the documentary, but it's actually written by Jay Younger, a really well-known folklore guitarist and violinist, and he actually wrote it for a music camp in Shokhin, New York, and it was the end of the camp, and it was time to go, so he wrote, you know, the Shokhin Farewell, which just became this really well-known tune as part of the, you know, standards that all fiddle players play now.
It was beautiful.
Thank you,
Yeah.
appreciate it. Let's see. So I like bebopping around. I do a lot of different styles of music, if you can't tell already. So this piece is actually an etude that's written for violins. So etude is just a fancy word for study, you know. But I always tell my students when you play your etudes, make sure you don't play them like an exercise. If you play them like music, they can be a lot funner. It's an etude by Fiorillo. Time for one more song?
Yeah, sure. What time is it?
It's 7:41 right now.
If you want to go, you can do 45 minutes. Yeah, you can go to 8, so you got enough time to, and I'll just finish it out.
Don't stop yet.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you. All right, so gonna switch gears again. Sometimes I like to play the song and see if people recognize it. This is a pretty well-known song, at least on YouTube. it tends to have a lot of covers of it. It came from a film that's less well known, but the music itself has become very popular. This is my interpretation for electric violin.
Beautiful.
There's Requiem for a Dream by Clint Mansell. Just an amazing piece of music, very, very powerful in all sorts of different combinations. Let's see, I'm going to switch instruments real quick, so not a huge change. I'm going from a 6-string electric violin to a 5-string electric violin. There's more difference than just the number of strings. You'll notice that the pickup sounds on this violin are very different from what I have over there. Bit more violinistic sounding instrument. So a lot of violinists, it's kind of funny, they switch to an electric violin and they complain because it doesn't sound like an acoustic. It's an electric violin, you know. That's what it's supposed to do. You know?
So Bob Dylan felt in the '60s, right?
Yeah, there you go. It's our job as musicians, I think, to take the tools that we have and use them to interpret music. Hopefully enjoyably. Came from the soundtrack for 50 Shades of Grey, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized it, but I couldn't place it. You would know this song.
That's my job, is to confuse people. It's like, wow! I kind of recognize that, but it's...
Well, no, you would know the song other than that.
Really?
It was a pretty big hit.
Yeah, it's on the radio.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
If you heard it, you'd probably know it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you do a better job with the vocals than me.
Oh, and it has
For a,
vocals to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap up with one last song, but I'd like to thank Cheryl very much for having me up here. It's been a real pleasure to have a chance to play, and you won't be rid of me completely because I'm going to be joining Jason later on, and I'd like to thank Jason as well for introducing me up here.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful experience.
It's a win-win.
He's awesome.
Yeah, it's a
I
win.
just-
Yeah.
I love this environment, and people are actually listening. Fantastic! You can't ask for more than that. So the last piece I'm going to play for you is an original composition called Reunion. I wrote this thing kind of on the fly when I saw my nephew for the first time in 15, 18 years or something like that. And it was funny because really strong relationships, you can get back together again, and it's like you've never been apart. And that was like that with him. So I was really impressed by that. So I wrote this song called Reunion. up on Facebook. I'm listed as @violinfun, and my website is violinfun.com. And if you give me a like, I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yeah. All right, that's Mr. Marc Williams. Check him out on Violin Fun. Make sure you check him out. He's a wonderful person. He'll be jamming around with me. I play my father's song, so we're going to have Jennifer come up now. But we'll be jamming a little later, so if you want to stick around, you're welcome to do that. But Jennifer Barger's going to come up now. You can check her out on Jennifer Barger Music. Jennifer, you have the option between Fishman or Bose. So
We'll just
go with Bose? Okay, cool. All right, well, yeah, come make yourself comfortable. Do you want do you need a music stand?
No. I would like to sit, though.
Okay, cool. We're going to set up the cameras accordingly. We're going to be live streaming these shows too. We're live streaming them now. So if you guys check out Von Stein, if you want to check these out online, you can check them out there. So or the Coffee Vineyard. Yeah, it's a weird last name. It's let's see, it's my last name, so I could say that. So spell it. If you want to spell it, that's it right there. VON space STEIN. Yeah. So we're live streaming right now. So
That's
you
a
can.
website or
No, just on Facebook.
Okay.
So, yeah. It is a website. There's jasonvonstein.com, but this is just Facebook Live right now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Great job. You sounded amazing.
Oh, thanks.
That was so beautiful.
Wasn't it?
Oh,
Just-
yeah, it was.
I really did hear the voiceover guy for Kim Burns. Like, that's all, Joe. We're going down nothing.
That's right. General Sherman.
That's it, right? Yeah.
oh yeah.
I didn't realize how many he's done. He's
Yeah,
done everything. He's
he's
done
crazy.
jazz.
He's
He's
done
done Civil War. He's
amazing.
done country music
Yeah.
now. He's did do NFL football yet.
I
Kim
should-
Burns, if you're listening, please do a football. Someone's got to tell the story of the Cincinnati Bengals. Only you can do it. Nobody else.
Tell me if you need me to pull this out of your way.
Oh, no, you should be good. I can just sit. Yeah.
All right, yeah, come on up. So you're gonna have a live stream coming this way and a live stream coming that way. And after we set you up, I'll adjust the cameras accordingly.
Might have to change my battery. So
Okay.
I brought my batteries up with me, y'all.
I'm assuming I plug in right here.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, this takes both kind of cords. That's really cool.
It's handy.
That is handy. We can adjust accordingly too. So just let me know what you need,
Okay.
vocally or whatnot.
Am I good to turn?
You should be good to turn on. You got power?
I do. Unless my battery says.
Is that okay having the camera on?
Yay! Hello, live stream. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can I scoot this closer?
Yeah, whatever you need to do. However you're comfortable. Nick Toon South is watching. Is that somebody you know? My dad's also watching. He said, great job.
Oh, thanks.
You know?
That should be time. Alright.
Is that enough? You may turn it up more?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, cool.
How's it sound out there? We're nice and close, so I don't want to be like, blah.
It's a very different place to mic.
When you see me plug my ears, then you know.
Okay, I'll be like, oh no.
I'll signal you.
Well, lucky for me, I have a softer sound, so usually I need something to help me out. All right. My name is Jennifer Barger, and I'm very excited to be here. I've been at the Coffee Vineyard a few times, and I love it. Thank you, Cheryl, for opening your space to us. I have a set of both some original music that I have written and some of my favorite old jazz covers. So I'm going to start with an original.
Sounds good?
Sounds good?
Yeah. Sweet. You okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I love the fall. I love the leaves. I love the sound of you and me. I love the air, so crisp and clear. I love to know that you are near. We are walking down the street, holding hands with hearts skipping to a beat. And I know just what I wanna do. I wanna spend my whole life loving you. I hear the birds high in the clouds. I see them soar, so free and proud. Their song so sweet, just like your kiss. It fills me with love and tenderness. We are waltzing down the street, going nice and slow and staying right on beat. And I know just what I wanna do. I wanna spend my whole life loving you. But if life should tear us apart, just remember there's always a place for you in my heart. But if we were to part eternally, I don't know what might happen to me. Oh, to me. Will you hold me close, so close until I know your love grows stronger still? And I close my eyes and dream of you. I dream of you here next to me. 'Cause I love the fall, and I love the leaves, and I love the sound of you and me. Thank you so much.
Too much you need out of that?
Yeah, actually, could I get some water? I forgot to fill up my bottle. It's right there. So that's a song called You and Me. Originally, I was just inspired by the fall. I wrote this a couple years ago, but I love autumn and the fall. It makes me so happy. And then it turned into a little love song, so there you go. But I'm gonna tune this. Something went a little flat.
Cool tune.
Thank you. It's an old tuner.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what it is. Alrighty. This is a cover. So I heard this, the first time I heard it was Alison Krauss's version. It's called Losing You, and it's on her new album, Windy City. See here. Don't ever cry for me. This is goodbye from me. I know we're through. I'm losing you. Love sang its song for me. Then things went wrong for me. Nights are too long for me because I'm losing you. Our love and our devotion was deep as any ocean. Then one day, like the tide, you begin to change, and you became a perfect stranger. Someone is holding you, sharing those lips I knew. I can't believe it's true that I am losing you. Our love and our devotion was deep as any ocean. Then one day, like the tide, you began to change, and you became a perfect stranger. Someone is holding you, sharing those lips I knew. I can't believe it's true that I am losing you. But I must believe it's true that I am losing you. Thank you. Thank you. I usually put that in the piano, so it's been weird to transition. But anywho, I'm going to go into another cover. This is an oldie and a goodie. Fly Me to the Moon. How's the guitar volume sounding out there?
It sounds good out here. Are we going to chest anything?
No, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you sound great.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other much. This next song is an original. It's called Nonsense Ditty, and it's just a little ditty full of nonsense. I actually wrote it after being very aggravated because songwriting it's a long, drawn-out process for me. It's not quick. I have sisters who can like sneeze and 10 songs are written perfectly all the way through, and I'm just like 5 years later writing my songs. But anyway, I was literally on my bed just saying, I don't know what to sing. I don't know how to play. I don't know what to play. I don't know what to do anymore. And that is the first line of this song. So this is called Nonsense Ditty. I don't know what to sing, so I'll sing this song for you. It's a simple tune you can sing along to. Oh, I will sing this song for you. I don't know what to play, so I'll play this song all day. Has a nice little beat that's short and sweet, so I will play this song today. I don't know how to feel when you say your love is real. It feels like a dream that won't come true, so I'll wait until you truly prove. I didn't know you loved me so. You make love look easy. Then you got down on one of your knees, and you proved your love so sweetly. I remember that day when my father gave me away. Away into your arms to have and to hold. Oh, you really proved you love me so. You are too kind to me. You loved me so tenderly. If how you feel is really true, then I will write a song for you. Oh, I will write this song for you.
Yeah.
My little nonsense ditty.
Beautiful.
It ended up being the title track of my sister and I's EP, so that was exciting. It was really fun. So I used to sing with my sister. I have lots of sisters, but one in particular, we formed a duo called Jenny and Sky, and went through a few competitions together and performed before she got married this past May. So she wrote a lot of our songs, and usually she would have the lyrics and then she'd give them to me and I'd put the music to it. And this one song in particular I'm going to play next. It's called Ink Promises. And it's a very detailed and very sad story, but it's one of my favorite songs, and she gave it to me to kind of take and play and perform. So I love this song. It's called Ink Promises. One winter morning, the sun was hiding, and my breath was all I could see. I put on my red coat. I thought you'd like to know that the letter you wrote so long ago is still folded in the pocket close to me. The words that you used to build, the promises you made, stayed on the page. Tears that escaped from my eyes remain as a stain on the paper, and the ink bled to my told me to be faithful, and I was so careful with your heart the whole time. I gave my heart to you too, and now I wish I knew you were going to keep it alive. The words that you used to build, the promises you made, stayed on the page. Tears that escape from my eyes remain as a stain on the paper, and the ink bled to my fingers. One winter night I was walking alone, and stars tried to make me smile. I kept that pretty rose you gave me so long ago, but I tore up the note in the petals of the rose. And as the wind started to blow, with open hands I let you go. Scattered all my hurts across the perfect cold white snow. Oh, the words that you used to build, the promises you made, stayed on the page. Tears that escape from my eyes remain as a stain on the paper, but the ink bled to my fingers. Oh, then the next morning I woke up bright and early, was covered with a blanket of snow. The rose petals are brown now, I left them on the ground, and for the first time in a while I let the sunlight see my smile. But as I walked away I left a trail of broken dreams behind, scattered o'er the ground where you are sleeping now. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks again for coming, guys. I'm excited. I'm going to plug Cheryl this weekend back at the Coffee Vineyard on the 26th, so this Saturday. We'll be here, myself and 6 or 7 others, or just 7 total. 7 total acts are going to be back here from 4 to like 11. Yeah, a bunch of jazz, rock, rhythm and blues, like everything. So I'm very excited. I can't wait.
And a barbecue truck.
And a barbecue truck, and hopefully the rain won't come, but if it does, we'll be inside, right? So come either way, rain or shine. Really fun. Alrighty. This is a song that I know by Doris Day. One of my favorites. This song is called Sentimental Journey. Take a sentimental journey, gonna set my heart at ease. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey to renew old memories. I got my bags and got my reservation, spend each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad tracks that take me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning decide to roam. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey home. I got my bags and I got my reservation. Spend each time I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation, I long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad tracks that take me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? I'm gonna take a sentimental journey home. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And
She's coming back to do it.
in February 2020, I will be here doing a whole set of Doris Day. Tribute to Doris Day, the best of her. I have to learn her like warm, smiling impression. She like smiles through everything. I love it. Love it. Alright, now here's a nice old, I guess you consider this a nice old country love song. It will probably be familiar, so I'm not going to say what it is yet. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I feel when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. But you say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you pull me near, you drown out the crowd. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. But you say it best when you say nothing at all. Smile on your face lets me know that Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. This next song is an original. So a few years ago, it was about 5 years ago, my oldest sister and her family moved to South Korea. And my brother-in-law took a teaching job there. He was deployed there, and then after they got married, he took a teaching job there. So they were gone for 2 years, and she had her oldest daughter, and who was just 2, and then her oldest son, who was 2 months old. So it was really hard. It was just a hard transition for them, and it was hard for us because we're a very close family. So having them gone for 2 years was just like, oh, why? But in the midst of that, I wrote a lullaby for my nephew. So this is lovingly called River's Lullaby, or You Will Be Back. And I'm very excited that I'm in the studio currently working on an album of lullabies, and this song will be on it, and I can't wait. So this is River's Lullaby.
Nice.
Ooh, let's not knock that over.
Would be ironic.
That would really, yeah. So river flowing in here. Don't you cry, wipe the tears from your eyes. Just 'cause you're going away doesn't mean you have to stay for a long time. You'll be back soon, my darling. You'll be back soon, my love. Don't be sad, you're with your mom and your dad, and your sister too, who loves you so much. Don't you cry, little guy, 'cause you'll be home soon in no time. And if you stay for a while, don't forget to smile. Just remember that I'll be missing you, and I want you to come home soon. So don't be sad, you're with your mom and your dad, but your family far across the sea will be missing you. You Thank you. Thank you very much. They did make it back home safely from Korea. They've been back for 3 years now. I have 2 more nieces and nephews.
Wow.
And it's really great. I love them very dearly. Okay. This is another original song. I call it Last Place. I had an experience. I've had this experience many times, but this particular experience sparked this idea. So I was getting to know someone, and that person decided to drop off the face of the earth. And I think that term now is called being ghosted. So I guess I was ghosted. But anyway, I've had that happen not just like in a dating scenario, but also just building friendships with people. It tends to be that, I don't know, a lot of people just aren't very dependable or reliable or serious about really getting to know you. So this song was inspired by that scenario, and it's called Last Place. Don't call on me just because you want someone to talk to, baby. Don't say my name when you don't mean a thing you're gonna say to me. You don't mean it, darling. You said you love me, baby, but now you've gone and thrown away the things you told me that were true, dear, but no, they weren't. You lied right to my face. Oh, what a disgrace. You just got last place. Just think I thought you meant it when you told me I was beautiful. And there was that time you joked around, you'd ask my father for my hand. I'm so glad you weren't the right man. Yeah, you said you love me, baby, but now you've gone and thrown away the things you told me that were true, dear, but no, they weren't. You lied right to my face. Oh, what a disgrace. You just got last place. All the broken hearts you hold right in your hand. I hope one day that you will understand how to treat a girl like a precious gem. 'Cause baby, until then, you think you're clever, darling, but now I see right through your lying eyes. Okay, the joke's on me, boy, but not for long. Just wait for your surprise. This game is over now. I finally see it's time to walk away. The things you told me, baby, I wanna believe. I tried so hard, but now I see the look on your face. Even though it's kinda cute, you seem so sweet. You just got last place. Thank you. So going through it, then coming out stronger. There you go. This is one of my favorite covers. It is an oldie but a goodie once again. Mr. Dean Martin is my favorite version of this song. This song is called Somebody Loves You. Somebody loves you, I want you to know. Longs to be near you wherever you go. Somebody loves you and right from the start. Happiness flew into someone's heart. Somebody loves you each hour of the day. When you're around, dear, or when you're away. Somebody loves you, sweetheart, can't you see? And that somebody is me. Somebody loves you, I want you to know. Longs to be near you wherever you go. Somebody loves you and right from the start. Happiness flew into someone's heart. Somebody loves you each hour of the day. When you're around, dear, or when you're away. Somebody loves you, sweetheart, can't you see? And that somebody is me. Oh yeah, and that somebody is me. And that somebody is me. Thank you so much. I have a couple more songs. This is a cover as well. What's her name? I just forgot it. Casey Musgrove. I always say her last name wrong. Grave.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry, Casey. You're amazing. Well, she's a country artist, but there's a song of hers called Rainbow that I've been learning recently, and it's become one of my favorite songs. So this is Rainbow by Casey Musgrave Grove. When it rains, it pours, though you didn't even notice. It's not raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising water line. Well, the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, though you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Hold tight to your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. If you can see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. Tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, though you're stuck out in the same old that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now, 'cause the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, though you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Let go of your umbrella, darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Yes, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I just have one more song for you guys. Again, my name is Jennifer Barger. You can find me on the interwebs under Jennifer Barger, Barger music. That's on Facebook and Instagram. This is an original. It's called Night Sky. I'm gonna chug some water. Okay. I remember those days we were driving down the road singing our song. I remember every word. What happened to those days when we both rode side by side down my street, nodding our head to every beat of our song. Our song, it was so sweet. Those days when we were young, we would stay out late and lay under the night sky as the stars twinkled by, and I'd quickly make a wish, and then I would hold you close and tell you I wish that this night would never end. But I didn't know then that you weren't supposed to say out loud what you wished for. But I know now that I'm alone, all alone. These nights when I'm alone, I will stay up late and listen to the words of our song, and wish to myself that those days were still here, and that I held my tongue on that night as the stars twinkled by. Ooh. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Cheryl and Jason and Mark. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Let me unplug you
Just let
here.
me know when I won't kill people's ears.
You are ready right now? All right, cool. Thank you very much, man. That sounded unbelievable. You got a great voice.
That was awesome.
Great, yeah, great. I love the originals, everything. That was great. All right, we're gonna play a few more songs here. My dad's a songwriter, and he's written thousands of them. So we're gonna jam with Mr. Marc Williams here. So you guys will stick around. Don't feel like you have to, but you're more than welcome to. Thank you for sticking around. This is unbelievable. Very, very good. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming out.
Awesome.
My butt's puckered a little bit. You guys are really awesome. I'm gonna be the weakest link on here, but hey, you know what? It's gonna make all the other music sound so much better, but it's not gonna matter, right?
I'm excited.
Readjust these live streams going here. Okay, so my dad, his name is Jim Von Stein, and he's a songwriter, and he's been writing songs all of his life. He literally has written over 5,000 songs. He's been writing his entire life. People think I'm making that up, but I'm not. He unfortunately has emphysema though, so because of that he can't play his music out anymore. So I play it for him, and hopefully you guys will like the originals we picked for you tonight. He still does write songs. He's actually written like 561 this year, but that's because he's trained himself. He can write a song in like 20 minutes because he's done it so much, you know. So it's amazing that emphysema is a disease that affects your breathing. It makes it very difficult to breathe. My father's on oxygen 24 hours a day. It makes it where you can't really open a fridge without it being a problem because of the different humidities and different airs and stuff like that. But he's trained himself to write music so he can do it quick enough to where he can still do it. So it's great. So yeah, I was just seeing him over the weekend. He was writing songs, so it was great, good time. This first one we're going to play for you, my dad wrote a song called Like It, Like It, with the theory that you can't hate a song called Like It, Like It, so hopefully that'll be the case. Nobody's throwing tomatoes yet, so hopefully that'll maintain.
I forgot to bring mine.
I know, right? Everybody always forgets. I was in an Italian place once and they forgot. So yeah, there's going to be live music here Saturday, as we were talking about. Also, if you want to come here tomorrow, there's a talented musician, Carrie King. She's going to be playing. And then next Thursday, we're going to be doing our Halloween show. So if you want to come on out, we're going to be dressed up. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Be ghouls and good music and whatnot. So, and there's a lot of fun stuff coming up for the future. So check out Coffee Vineyard's Facebook page. Thank you all for watching home. Love you, Dad. Turn this guy on for you. My dad, he lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee, but because of live streaming, he can watch from home. So it's pretty cool. He watches all the shows, and it's really neat. It's neat to be doing this. All right, so yeah, this first song we're going to play, it's called Like It, Like It. And my dad wrote this because you can't hate a song called Like It, Like It. So that's the theory. So Mr. Marc Williams will be joining me on these songs. Thank you again, Mark. And here we go, Like It, Like It.
Some women got a wicked walk, some women got a wicked talk. You got a little of both and I like it. I fell in love on the day we met, and the more I think about it, the worse I get. You get me so upset, but I like it. Like it, don't feel so right. Like it, gonna stay all night. Like it tonight, I like it. I like the way that you hold me tight. Like the way that we kiss goodnight. Like the magic of the morning light that you brighten. never done these things to me. No one ever took a second glance at me. You did and set me free, and I like it. Always looking for a better time. I always got a better place on my mind. With you I got it all in line, and I like it. Like it, hope this alright. Like it, gonna stay all night. Like it tonight, I like it. I like the way that you hold me tight. Like the way that we kiss goodnight. Like the magic of the morning light that you brighten. Like it, feels alright. Like it, gonna stay all night. Like it tonight, I like it. I like the way that you hold me tight. Like the way that we kiss goodnight. Like the magic of the morning light that you brighten. Like it. Thank you. All right, next one we'll play for you is a pretty cool story. My father, he's written all these songs, so he wanted to challenge himself. So we had a globe in the house. So he decided that he's going to spin the globe, and he's going to stop it with his finger, and wherever he stopped it, he's going to write a song about that. It landed on Mississippi, of all places. Or is it what? You know? So he decided he's going to write a song about a shrimp boat. So this is about a shrimp boat. It's called Woman, Queen, Run. Woman, queen, run to that northern Mississippi. Run that shrimp boat south to the mouth of the Mississippi. We were making good time till we stopped outside of Jeffrey's. It's a woman each time that sinks a floating vessel. Ride that woman, queen, run, and I'll always think about you. Stars shining above, but they'll never shine like you do. Once tasted your love, now I only think about it. I poured for your love, and I'm over like to guide you. Battle the seas, but the damage can be harder. Brought to my knees by a woman who was colder. She walked a vision, a lady, yes indeed. She stole my poor heart and left me here to bleed. Ride that woman, queen, run, and I'll always think about you. Stars shining above, but they'll never shine like you do. Once tasted your love, now I only think about it. I poured for your love, and I'm over like to guide you.
with this guy. All right, yeah, that's called Woman Queen Run. So this next one we'll play for you. It's called Brown Jug. And there's a good friend of mine, Jason, another guy I know named Jason. He's a director, and he wanted to make a music video for my dad. So him and my friend Rachel and a few friends in Alabama came together, and they made a cool music video for my dad. So if you guys like the song, check out Von Stein, Brown Jug. You can find a YouTube video. So it's called Brown Jug. Brown jug in my hand, help me chase her memory again. I know I can count on loving you. Make a walk with me tonight, if not my eyes, at least my mind. 'Cause I can't love her without you. Brown jug, I lost my heart, never saw it come apart. I guess the brown jug always knew. I can make the silence clear, and drinking it won't bring you here, but it's as close as I can do. You tell me I'll be alright, this jug will hold me through the night, but when I wake up I love you. The brown jug's only living proof my love for you is 100 proof. This brown jug never goes away. Brown jug won't let me down, keep the tears from falling down. It's only there to ease the pain. Just a friend to hear my voice, not alone is by its choice. The only friend who's not insane. You tell me I'll be alright, this jug will hold me through the night, but when I wake up I miss you. The brown jug's only living proof my love for you is 100 proof. This brown jug never goes away. You tell me I'll be alright, this jug will hold me through the night, but when I wake up I love you. The brown jug's only living proof my love for you is 100 proof. This brown jug never goes away. This brown jug never goes away. This brown jug never goes away. It's called Brown Jug. All right, thank you very much. Next we'll play for you. So I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, and that's a terrible decision. Don't ever do that to yourself. I'm not even from Ohio. I'm just stupid, pure stupid. But I'm loyal. So there's an Orange and Black Insider Bengals podcast, and they talk about all things Bengals. And my dad wrote this song called Mr. Misery. So I went to a friend's house, and we did like a studio track. And as a joke, I sent this to them to make it their theme song because it's miserable being a Bengals fan. And they actually did it. They really actually did it. So yeah, if you like this, you can hear it on the Orange and Black Insider Bengals podcast, which is a mouthful as it is. It's called Mr. Misery. We'll play a few more for you, and then we'll skedaddle out of here. Thank y'all for coming out. It's called Mr. Misery. Gotta roll on down the highway, gotta reel on down the road. Gotta make the best of what you're doing, cause no one's gonna share the load. If you're thinking you might be tomorrow, things will come at one time. When you think you got it all worked out, there's some further down the line. Mr. Misery, don't rain your tears on me. Mr. Misery, would you let my poor be? It's been all uphill, been climbing's not my thing. Mr. Misery, it's the title to my name. Should I keep on keeping? And you're hanging with the best of them. So you're thinking about the things you thought you'd reflect on things done. Gotta roll on down the highway, gotta reel on down the road. Gotta make the best of what you're doing, cause no one's gonna share the load. Mr. Misery, don't rain your tears on me. Mr. Misery, would you let my poor be? It's been all uphill, and climbing's not my thing. Mr. Misery, that's the title to my name. Mr. Misery, don't rain your tears on me. Mr. Misery, would you let my poor be? It's been all uphill, and climbing's not my thing. Mr. Misery, that's the title to my name. Sounds better than anything the Bengals have done all season this year. I can say that. They're 0-7. All right, let me get a swig of water. We'll do a couple more for you.
0-7.
They're 0-7. It's terrible.
Jeez.
It's okay. Nobody has ever stolen any of my Bengals clothing. No one has stolen anything Cincinnati Bengals in my lifetime, so it's great. I still got my childhood clothing. This is one of my father's country songs we're going to play here. It's called Honky Tonk Highway. It's a honky-tonk night, the neon is calling. I'll be crying all night when I start falling. I'll be searching for you while the jukebox is playing. Another memory of you that I'll be replaying. Waitress, bring me a drink.
I don't really care what, as long as I think the hurt doesn't hurt much. There's been nothing but rain, I've not seen the sun much, so please ease my pain with a smile and a soft touch. Honky tonk highway, I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles that I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Another pool game or two, and then I start fighting, as white as the cue. My memories enlighten. We play every night where the neon is bright. Now I'm lonely tonight, and nothing feels right. Honky tonk highway, I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles that I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Honky tonk highway, I'm riding you home. I've got a lot of miles that I'll be alone. The neon is flashing, the memories of you, and I'll drink them up like I always do. Yes, I'll drink them up like I always do.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll do one more for you. It's called Handle the Gun. My dad wrote this because we have a lot of unfortunate shootings in this country, so hopefully it raises awareness not to do things like that. But thank you all for coming out. Thank you for coming up to Coffee Vineyard, and make sure you check out the Coffee Vineyard on Facebook to check out all the upcoming events. Jennifer Barger Music, check her out on Facebook as well, see what she's got going on. Mr. Marc Williams, check him out, Violin Fun, see what he's got going on. And yeah, here we go. This final one's going to be the Handle the Gun.
the sun. Who's in the gravestone as silent as the night, lost in the darkness of what is wrong or right. Who shot the sheriff is never black and white. Sometimes a dead man never sees the light. It's a cold wind blowing round and silence is of sin. The more we try to make it stop, the more it starts again. Silence has nowhere to stop, it don't give a damn. The handle of the gun tonight is in the dead man's hand. Who's gonna cry if no one really cares? Who takes the blame if no one's standing near? Can't make it disappear despite a common fear. Silence becomes a soul when darkness seems to clear. Who holds a candle when the dead man's done? Lost in the darkness of the cold blood of the gun. The tears are quiet for another mama's son, brought down in anger that didn't help no one. It's a cold wind blowing round and silence is a sin. The more we try to make it stop, the more it starts again. Silence has no will to stop, it don't give a damn. Handle of the gun tonight is in the dead man's hand. It's a cold wind blowing round and silence is a sin. The more we try to make it stop, the more it starts again. Silence has no will to stop, it don't give a damn. Handle of the gun tonight is in the dead man's hand. Marc Williams, Jennifer, thank you for coming out. Thank you, CD, for having us. Thank y'all for coming out. So, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Love you, Dad. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.